This hybrid ferry, the vision of the fjord, is well named because its owners see it as a vision of the future of shipping.
So the basics of hybrid is that we can choose if we want to sail on pure diesel power or as a 100% electrical propulsion.
A regular diesel engine lives next to a giant battery room.
So now we have entered the battery room. As you can see, here are the battery modules stacked here. We have 14 modules of 7 racks.
Short trip boats like Vision of the Fjord are proof of concept vehicles that suggest there may be a way to build long distance vessels in the same way.
We realize that this is not a solution for everyone. Deep sea shipping is a totally different ballgame. But with ships like Vision of the Fjords, we have at least shown that it's possible.
And it might in fact soon be mandatory, thanks to a recent agreement to significantly cut back on the industry's carbon emissions over the next 30 years.
The most promising or positive climate news that we've had this year is the agreement within the International Maritime Organization when they, this spring, negotiated to set a goal to reduce emissions by 50% by 2050.
That decision is pushing innovation on a number of levels, not only to lower emissions, but also in the applications of autonomous shipping vessels, like the Yara Kongsberg.
The politicians and the parliaments is extremely important to push our limits and all the clever heads out there further in this development, because when we have to, we do find the solutions.
And finding the solutions isn't just good for the planet, say environmentalists. It's also good for business.
Shipping industry needs to reduce the emissions. At some time in the near future, it will be more expensive to continue like we do than to invest in emission reduction technologies. So those companies who don't invest in future-proof technology, they will be the losers in the future.
A future that not only has room for innovation, but also makes fighting climate change a necessity. Kevin Enochs, VOA News.